The PlayStation Store is once again running 2 concurrent sales right now, and with that, there are some great deals available and a lot of deals that are super cheap, and that's what we're looking at in this video, specifically 10 games under the price of $5. So without further ado, you guys know how it works. Let's get right into it. Kicking things off, I want to give a shout to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which is 86% off for $4.19. So this is a significant discount on this game. Deus Ex Mankind Divided was one of those games that I had an immense amount of hype leading into the release, and I did kind of set myself up for a little bit of disappointment, given the fact I loved Human Revolution, and I was thinking Mankind Divided was just going to be an incredible game. It was a very good game. Was it an incredible game? Probably not. It really did falter from a storytelling standpoint. The ending wasn't really all that conclusive, and honestly, the narrative wasn't as strong as Human Revolution. However, the gameplay is still really good, visuals are nice, and it does have a decent amount of content to it as well. And for $4 and change, look, you're spending literally, what would that be, like a 15th of the price that I paid, a fraction of what I paid initially for Mankind Divided. So at this point, I would still say it's very much worth a buy. If somehow you can go back and play Human Revolution, if you never played that, obviously you can't play it on the PS4 because backwards compatibility isn't a thing, but if you still have your PS3, if you have a decent PC, not even a decent one, I mean, Human Revolution can run on just about any PC, but I would recommend you to play Human Revolution before you jump into Mankind Divided, but it's not absolutely necessary, and for $4 and change, I would still say it's a really good buy right now. Next up, we have Ubisoft's Grow Home, which is 50% off for $3.99. This is a pretty quirky open-world exploration adventure game. You experience the freedom of unbounded climbing as you take control of Bud, a procedurally animated robot on a quest to save his planet, to create your own path through an alien world as you control and ride a giant plant on a vertical journey to the stars. Game was a pretty interesting title by Ubisoft, and Ubisoft not necessarily known for putting out a lot of these quirky games like this. However, I thought Grow Home turned out to be a pretty interesting little title. At $4, it's a great buy. Is it perfect? No, but if you're a fan of physics-based adventure games, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with Grow Home, and at this price, definitely worth a look. Alright, next up, one of the most iconic downloadable games of all time, Rogue Legacy, is 80% off for just $3.39. What a fantastic deal on Rogue Legacy, which, yes, is a very challenging game. You must know that going into the game. It's a roguelite where anyone can be the hero. Each time you die, your child is going to succeed you. Every child is unique. One child may be colorblind, another might have vertigo, they could even be a dwarf. That's okay because no one is perfect, and you don't have to be perfect to win this game, but you do have to be pretty darn good because this game is hard. But every time you die, all the gold you've collected can be used to upgrade your manor, giving your next child a step up in life and another chance at vanquishing evil. It's a procedurally generated adventure, a very challenging game that, yes, some of you guys might be a little off-put by the challenge, but I think it's fair, and more so than anything, what a challenging game needs to do is it has to be rewarding at the same time, and Rogue Legacy is an incredibly rewarding game, and at just $3.39, if you're up for a more challenging experience, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with Rogue Legacy, and it has a lot of depth to its gameplay and content as well, so from that standpoint, it is really good. Next up, we have The Wolf Among Us, 67% off for $4.94. Guys, I've talked at length about The Wolf Among Us. I did a dedicated video on this game. Go check that out if you want a more in-depth look on The Wolf Among Us, but it is a fantastic game. And I often talk highly about the Telltale experiences, but Wolf Among Us, in my opinion, is their best game. From a visual standpoint, it has a stunning art style. The main character in Bigby is one of the best main characters in all of video games, not just in the Telltale games, and even if you want to just look at the Telltale games, that's setting the bar pretty freaking high. Wolf Among Us has a roller coaster of a story, and that's why I thought so highly of the game, and I was so disappointed when we knew about Wolf Among Us Season 2 and then it got canceled, but now all is well, and it is happening again, and it should be out sometime. Maybe later this year, maybe in 2021, whatever the case may be. I hope that Telltale takes their sweet time with the game because I want it to be perfect and no rush. I'm just happy that they're back in the game, and Wolf Among Us, if you've never played it, 67% off for $4.94 is a steal of a deal, so pick it up right now. Next up, another quirky little Ubisoft game, Child of Light, is 70% off for $4.49. This is a game that I constantly go to bat for. It's a coming-of-age story with an awesome art style. The story and the presentation of this game are really the standouts. It's not like this game is blow away in gameplay mechanics or anything like that. The turn-based gameplay works, but it is what it is. What you do have is an awesome story, incredible visuals with a very unique style, and just all the presentation elements are very good. It's got a great soundtrack as well, and all of that comes together to create a very compelling experience. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're ever going to see a follow-up to this game because it came out all the way back in 2014, and you would think if that was going to happen, probably would have happened by now, but nonetheless, it is a great game, and I would definitely give it a shout, especially at $4.49. If you're not even sold on the cheap price point, there is a free demo available, so you can check that out if you're a little bit cautious about parting ways with your $4.50. Next up, we have a shoot-'em-up franchise that I'm a big fan of, Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved, 67% off for $4.94. I love me a good, well-presented shoot-'em-up title, and Geometry Wars has always been that. These games have kind of lost a lot of the spotlight. I don't know why it is, maybe because the competition with shoot-'em-up games is so freaking high now, but Geometry Wars has always been a fun one. It's a game that you can go back and play whenever, over 100 total levels, including 40 all-new levels in this one. Classic game modes and stunning HD are included as well. You've got 15 3D grids and 5 all-new and 12 battle modes, including Pacifism, King Claustrophobia, and 4 all-new modes, 6 unique companion drones, including Attack, Collect, Ram, Snipe, Defend, and the all-new Sweep drone. There's actually quite a bit of depth to Geometry Wars, and if you want a fun and enjoyable shoot-'em-up with also a layer of challenge to a Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved is definitely going to be a good pickup, especially at $4.94. Also at $4.94, 67% off, Batman the Telltale Series Season Pass. So both the Telltale series as well as Enemy Within are discounted to the same price. Batman the Telltale series was another one of the standout Telltale franchise that I don't feel like it's heralded at the same level as a Wolf Among Us or as a Walking Dead, but I really do feel like Batman the Telltale series is a high quality Telltale franchise. If you're a fan of Batman, obviously you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy all of the attention to details. Enter the fractured psyche of Bruce Wayne and discover the powerful and far-reaching consequences of your choices as the Dark Knight. It's a gritty and violent new story from the award-winning creators of The Walking Dead, a Telltale game series. You'll make discoveries that will shatter Bruce Wayne's world and the already fragile stability of a corrupt Gotham City. It's a great game, and at just $4.94, definitely worth a buy right now. Next up, we have Saints Row 4 re-elected, 80% off, and it is down to just $4. Saints Row 4 is one of those games that is such a quirky and charming game in the sense that you don't have to take this game seriously at all to play. You just jump in, and the expectation should be to have a fun time. You shouldn't be looking at Saints Row as a game to get incredibly emotionally invested into, especially after Saints Row 2 and then into Saints Row 3. Saints Row 3 just completely upped the zaniness of the franchise to 1,000. It was just a crazy game, and Saints Row 4 is a lot more of the same of that. After saving the world from a terrorist attack, the leader of the 3rd Street Saints is elected to become president of the United States. Things go reasonably well until they don't. An alien warlord attacks the White House and abducts his entire cabinet. So as you can see, just based on that short description, it's absolutely ridiculous, but Saints Row thrives on the ridiculousness. That's why you play a Saints Row title, and they're so fun in that regard. And with this, you've got a ton of content, the base game, both DLC mission packs, 25 DLC weapons, 15 new vehicles, 60 wardrobe items, and 6 new superpower elements, and you've also got visual enhancements that round the lineup up. For just $4, it's a great buy, so I'd give that a strong recommendation right now. Next up, we have Curve Digital's Thomas Was Alone. Thomas Was Alone has been around for a little while now, going back to like 2011, 2012, and it's a pretty interesting platformer, and it's a very minimalist game. Kind of think something minimalist in design like Limbo. Obviously a very different game than Limbo, but that's kind of the comparison that I draw to. You guide a group of rectangles through a series of obstacles using their different skills together to get to the end of each environment. It's a very enjoyable platform puzzle-based game, and it's pretty quirky in design as well, and for just $5, I'd say it's a really good buy. I wish it was a little bit cheaper. If it was like $2.50, I would think it's an absolute buy. $5 for a game that is a little bit older. I mean, it's $5 at the end of the day. It's not like you're breaking a leg to buy this game. But still, it's a great buy, and I would definitely give that a shout. And lastly, do want to give a mention to Unravel, which is 80% off for $4. Unravel is a great platformer done by EA. It's a game that does have some issues from a gameplay standpoint. However, I think think the storytelling, I think the presentation of the game is really strong, and from that standpoint, it's definitely worth a buy. I remember when this game was revealed at E3, and it was one of the most emotional E3 reveals ever, and that emotion really shines through in the game itself. Yarny, a new and lovable character that is absolutely just one of the more endearing characters in all of gaming, and that really sets the tone for the entirety of Unravel, and I had a great time with it. $4 for it is fantastic. Unravel 2 is on sale as well. I believe it's $8, but they're both worth playing. Start off with the first game and you'll have a great time with it. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, a lot of great deals available on the PlayStation Store right now, and here are 10 deals under the price of just $5, so a lot of good stuff there. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.